The rake is the ultimate female fantasy, and the reason is because he rebels against conventional thinking and societal norms. He will also move heaven and earth to make sure that she feels desired, no matter how brief it is, and will take her to the edges of emotional engagement. Today, we're going to be talking about three different elements that you need to think about before you start building your rakish wardrobe. What's up, all you good fellow fly guys? You know who it is, the cat in the hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michelangelo of StarArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to telling your story in style. And it's Taylor Style Tuesdays. Yo, hope that you've been showing up this week in style, but if you haven't, if you've been finding that you have some issues identifying your character, or when you step into the closet, you find yourself just a bit more confused, well, fret no more. That's exactly why I'm here, to ensure that each time you step out, you are showing up in style and leaving lasting impressions with your look. Again, today we're going to be talking about those three elements that you need to start considering, because you always got to get your mind right before you start constructing your closet when it comes to the rakish style. But before we do, if this is your first time here, welcome. Yo, this is a great time for you to be here so that you can start understanding how you can be more seductive simply by changing or developing or enhancing your personal style. If you find the information beneficial, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to be a character in your style story. And if you have already subscribed, like my man Dragavasovo, I hope I said your name right, fam. You guys got some difficult screen names from time to time, so don't hold it against me. Then you know I appreciate you. Now all you have is one thing left to do, and that is hit that notification bell, and that way you will be notified each and every time new content comes out. Now, the things that you want to start thinking about when it comes to rakish style is the personality of a rake. Now, the rake really just doesn't care. He is not afraid to let himself go. But a lot of guys tend to think that that means I just don't pay any attention to how I'm presenting myself. And that would be a miscalculation in expressing your personal style or your character. What it means is that he is not going to be confined to what everybody believes he's supposed to wear, what he's supposed to do, or what he's supposed to say. A rake has a very hypnotic and seductive type of language that he can use that should be a little crass. It should be something that should be felt as if it was disrespect, but the tonality and the way that it's delivered becomes something that charms the young lady that he's around. The first thing that I would tell you to do when it comes to letting yourself go, when it comes to your personal style, is to allow things to let themselves go. The elite and old money find a certain charm when it comes to frayed edges on their shirts, or slight holes in their sweaters, or things of that nature that speak to the quality and the heritage that they've had. Now, you don't want gaping holes and you don't want anything that's going to be crazy, but letting those different types of things go, age, and develop says that I don't care about you thinking that I got to be in something new. I am the man regardless. And especially if you're intentional about making sure that these things are subtly expressed, that speaks to something that somebody's going to pay attention to. And for the discerning eye, they're going to say, oh, he had to have done that on purpose. The second thing that you want to pay attention to is maintaining a certain rugged exterior. Now, again, if you're a guy who is going to different types of things where everybody is always dressed up, you don't have to be dirty or look like you just really didn't care or you weren't aware of the surroundings that you were in. But you can step into a space where you're like, instead of me wearing beautiful boots, my boots are a little bit more beat up, they're a little bit more rugged, so they've been polished but they haven't really been buffed. Or you have the tattered up jeans, not the ripped fashionable jeans, but jeans that show that you have actually lived in your jeans and done some things in them. It may have slight little stains that are adding character to the jeans, but you're not concerned about these different types of things deterring somebody from being attracted to you, because everything else is in balance. So you have a clean shave, you have a clean haircut, make sure your nails stay clean, so you're not dirty, right? You're not this person, but you are a bit of a rebel and you're a bit rebellious in those different types of spaces. The last thing that you want to make sure that you are always presenting is an air of confidence. Rakes are unapologetic about being womanizers. They're unapologetic about being crass and about being, somebody who is bucking at the social norms of the system. And so you have to be a very confident person in order to do that. So each time that you step out in these different types of things, it should always be with an air of confidence. And again, within those different types of spaces, you want to have very focalized elements. Part of the reason why I'm wearing this red shirt is because it is drawing attention to this shirt, all right? But I've had this shirt for like 6 or 7 years, so it is starting to deteriorate. It's fading in certain different types of spaces, but I still know how to make it look good. I can pair it with something a little bit more updated or something that hasn't deteriorated the same, and it provides a sophisticated but slightly rugged look. So you don't have to be super hard guy to still be rakish in your expression. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about some of the things that you should start thinking about and picking up when it comes to that style. But that's it for today. If you found the information beneficial, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel to grow. And don't forget that we are here every Monday through Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And leave me some comments in the comment box about what you think about rakish style thus far. Love to hear those comments as well. Lastly, don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind, so you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow.